doing, man? What you doing, man? What I doing? What I doing?
What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cap back with another video that honestly I had zero intention of making, but the more I think about it and the more I look at other games at the same time that are in the anime gaming community, produced by Bandai, it really bothers me when I see the level of support, updates, and all that other stuff that these other games are getting when they don't make nearly the amount of money that Xenoverse 2 has for Bandai as a company. Again, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Cap here with a video just talking about Xenoverse 2, the fact that it's 3 years deep, the fact that we still have netcode issues, the fact that we still have a multitude of issues that have just never been addressed, while you got games out there, again, like Shinobi Striker, which has gotten a lot of good updates, and a lot of people said the game has gotten a lot better. Still need to hop back on there myself to try it out, because I really did enjoy Shinobi when it first came out. But a game like Shinobi Striker, when you talk about revenue, the revenue is nowhere near that of Xenoverse 3. But at the same time, what we got in the Xenoverse 2 3-year anniversary, Shinobi Striker gets on like a bi-weekly basis. Every 2 weeks or so, when there's a whole new rank league, I believe it's every 2 weeks, there's a new costume for male and female, at least one each and every single time. I believe it's actually 2 new costumes for both the male and the female CACs every 2 weeks.
You gotta be kidding me. What? You gotta be kidding me!
Why the hell can't we get something like that? Why do we get trash? Why do we get raids like the new one? By the way, I do apologize for that, guys. There was a little bit of miscommunication with my sources on that video. For those who did see it early on, saw the title saying there was a new Super Soul, things like that. Sadly, that was not the case. But again, we get a raid like we do right now, currently going on at this moment in time. If you want to get the camera bikini, be sure to do so. But we get a raid with nothing brand new. What kind of nonsense is this? That makes no sense to me. Again, and it's not only Shinobi Striker. Jump Force as well gets a lot of constant updates. I know the game needs it, considering the fact that it is complete ass. But at the same time, why do you update and show love and support to the games that are not making you the revenue that Xenoverse is? You would think if Xenoverse is one of your biggest hits, one of your biggest sellers ever, as far as anime games go, you would try and support this game as much as possible. You would try and make this game as good as possible. Because if the netcode was still great, I said still. Let me backtrack right there. It was never really great, except for like the first week or so. It was okay and things like that on Xenoverse. But if the netcode was decent, if it was straight at this point in time, do you know the level of playership you would still have on this game? And I'm talking to you, Bandai, Dimps. Do you understand? Because I'm telling you right here, if y'all were to fix that, close that mouth. His reaction, we would go crazy. We wouldn't even understand what to do with ourselves. We would be lost. It's like the world would be like almost coming to an end. That's how little we expect y'all to fix the damn netcode at this point in time. And understand, Bandai is just a producer. If it's Dimps that does not want to fix this nonsense or anything like that, then let me know, Bandai. I'll go give Dimps a kick in the ass.
Yo, what you doing, man? What you doing, man? What I doing? What I doing?
Really? Like, this is some nonsense. It just makes zero sense to me. And again, I didn't plan on making this video, but when you think about the 3-year anniversary, and then you also see, like I see it all the time on Twitter, Shinobi Striker, new rank league, with these costumes as the rewards. Like, yo, can I get a new outfit in Xenoverse for my CAC? I'm just saying.
No. 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 No! Hell no! 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 I refuse. No! No!
Like, again, it's just absolutely crazy to me. You would think the game that makes you the more money would be the one you pay the most attention to and want to be the most successful at the same time. But it just does not seem like that. It's like, It's like they don't care about us over here on the Xenoverse side. I don't get it. It's like they really expect it to be like, okay, we'll give them this and they'll be happy, even though it's not what they wanted. You know, we'll give them some new content and they'll be happy regardless. Well, you got these other games getting updated almost every other week, getting fixes added every other week, getting new equipment and clothes added every other week. I mean, Jump Force is probably on patch like 50 by now. It was literally on patch 10 within the first 2 weeks of the game. Xenoverse is still at 1.13. 1.13. I believe Jump Force was at like 1.13 when I stopped playing 2 weeks in. That's the lack of updates that Xeno gets in comparison to these other games. And I'm not even really asking for new content all the time like Shinobi Strike or anything like that. Just fix the game. Fix the game. Fix the issues. I mean, is it really that hard to fix the netcode? Especially when, again, you think about the netcodes of these newer games. Shinobi really doesn't lag. Jump Force really doesn't lag. For those who played Black Quartet Knights, it really didn't lag. For those who played My Hero Academia One's Justice, it didn't really lag. So why the hell we lagging out here? Why can't we get a proper netcode for, again, your best-selling anime game of recent time, if not ever? Does it make sense? No. Like, it's just mind-blowing, again, the simple fact that we have supported this game so much as a fan base, have shown it so much love, and they have literally just pulled their pants down, looked us in the eye, and taken a massive right up on our face. That's how it feels at times when you look at these other games. These games that don't, I'm not going to say they don't deserve the support, because all games, deserve this support in my opinion, especially if they have any kind of potential. That's why, for a lot of reason, why Shinobi Striker is still active till this day and still has people playing it till this day, I feel, is because of all the updates they give, how many times they've tried to fix some issues within the game, not fix things, but also add in all these, like, if I was to hop on Shinobi Striker right now, I've probably missed over 100 CAC outfits from the time that I've stopped playing, both male and female. Think about that. Over like 100 CAC outfits have come out since Shinobi Striker released. We haven't even gotten like 50 maybe in Xenoverse. Like, damn. Xenoverse has been out for over a year and a half more than Shinobi. And they've gotten more brand new outfit. What? Honey? Like, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. It just, again, does not make sense to me. Why Dimps would not address some of the issues we have for Xenoverse, especially considering like the whole money thing aside from all. Like, yes, Xenoverse is already the most selling Dragon Ball game in history. Fix it, and it might even be one of the more selling anime games if it's already not there in the history as well. If they, like I said, if the netcode was fixed, Xenoverse might be at like 7 million sales as opposed to 5 million right now, because the game would have got a lot more praise and love from people like me, from people like all the YouTubers. There would have never been anything to really hate on if we constantly got updates, constantly got love shown to us. If they just show that they're attempting, trying, putting some effort into fixing something within Xenoverse 2, a lot of people would be happy. And I know a lot of people say that there's a lot more issues besides just netcode. You got hit detection, all this other stuff. A lot of that stuff, honestly, is because of netcode. If hit detection was an issue, hit detection would be an issue offline. It's not. Netcode is the reason that hit detection becomes an issue. Netcode is the reason that certain characters' combos drop as well. Like Android 13, for anybody on PS4, his combos drop all the time. But if you play offline, his combos do not drop at all. So again, things that a lot of people do complain about for Xenoverse literally all leads back to one damn thing: the netcode. That's it. That is one of the biggest issues that Xenoverse has, and if that was to be addressed, honestly, so many people could get by the other things like the cheese. Now, the modding is a little bit ridiculous on PS4, but the cheese and stuff like that, people could get over that. As long as they didn't have to deal with the lag and see someone all the way like 100 meters away from them, and then out of nowhere, you look around, you're like, yo, what happened? That's how my CAC or the character that I'm using feels sometimes when I'm getting hit from across the map. Like, seriously, How does that happen? How does someone across the map that does not possess time skip abilities come and time skip me and smack me in the face? Again, absolutely no sense made to me at all. I don't get it. I truly wish that Xenoverse got more support because to me, I mean, it's tough to say it's not the best Dragon Ball game of all time, even through all the issues it has. And then it's also tough to say it's not my favorite anime game of all time as well. Like, Xenoverse is truly a game. Xenoverse 2 is truly a game where you can hop on for the most part at any time. And especially if you're playing with homies, you're always going to have a good time for the most part. You're always going to have fun. And it's a completely different experience as well. That's also why I really, really like Shinobi Striker. And another reason why I feel Shinobi probably is still striving somewhat till this point in time. It's because it's totally different. You can't get that Shinobi Striker experience anywhere else besides Shinobi Striker. You know, you can't get the Xenoverse 2 experience anywhere else besides Xenoverse 2. So to me, again, it's one of my favorites of all time without doubt, and I just wish that it would get the love and support from the not from the community, from the producers and developers that the community actually gives it, because we have supported this game for so long and really have, again, gotten absolutely shitted on at the same time. But excuse me right there for my throat. It is very scratchy right now, and it actually kind of hurts throughout this whole video. But I had to get through this, had to power through this for you guys to get this message out, because a lot of people probably don't realize how much support these other games, you know, from Bandai and things like that get in terms of support. And I know, again, a lot of that probably has to do with developers and people at Dimps. And again, if you need me to, Bandai, just let me know. I will go give Dimps the big boot straight up that ass crack. Just saying. But again, man, let me know you guys' thoughts on this down below in the comments. Do you feel your boy's pain throughout this video? Do you feel my same anger as well? Let me know all that down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really, really hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.